it actually got colder. You can see the ponds as well. They're completely frozen for a lot of the ones around here anyways. You can see the frost and stuff clearly on the ground. And what did I read today? I guess this was kind of interesting, as apparently I guess that New Jersey mystery drone stuff isn't stopping, huh? Because as you know too, a past few days ago, the US president said they'll get to the bottom of it and tell people what's going on. But I guess people are still finding all these quote drones and so forth, if that's what it is anyways. As it says here, a New Jersey mayor has shared photos of what appear to be glowing orange orbs that then transformed into drones, adding even more confusion to the mysterious continued presence of the flying mechanical objects. Belleville's mayor, Michael Melham, captured the footage. In the footage taken by an amateur videographer and posted to Melham's official X account, the glowing orbs can be seen levitating in the sky for a short while before turning into a drone and moving away. What is this, some Transformer stuff going on? It says amateur video from Dan Alvaro. Our strange skies, as the account says, from North Shore of Long Island, whereby he says hundreds can be seen nightly, wrote in the caption. Appears to show glowing orbs turning into drones, verified not to be planes, hover, glow, then move, he added. The glowing orb can be seen more clearly in a second clip as it moves around before becoming a drone. Yeah, what would you say about that? Does that technically rule out that it's not a traditional manned aircraft for this instance, for example? It goes on to say in an interview with News Nation, Melham stated that he has received intelligence that many other mayors are still reporting drone activity all over the state and even on Long Island. Melham stated in the interview that he and the other 499 mayors are still waiting on clarification on what's going on. That makes you wonder why it's taking so long. Could it be something military related, as kind of speculated, for example, where they can't reveal it, so they have to think of a way to tell people without revealing whatever the heck it is going on? Although with that, they do say here too, Melham also stated that he is confident that President Donald Trump will investigate the bizarre occurrences that have plagued the Garden State since November. His theory about experimental technology is, quote, more than likely. I wouldn't doubt it if that's the case anyways. It actually makes me think of something I've heard before, where when it comes to things like, let's just say, politics, a lot of people get into something like that thinking, okay, I'm going to go in there and change everything just like that. But what actually happens is when they get in there, they try to get something done. There's so much bureaucracy and so forth where nothing actually ever gets done. It makes you wonder if that's kind of the situation here, where when it comes to people not wanting to share the information, they can just do all sorts of stuff to delay it and all that. But who knows? Although with officials using drones, there's more news about, for example, people wanting to use drones as a first responder of sort, if that's what you want to say. It says here, NM Sherriff launches drone program to get eyes on the scene before first responders arrive. Drone as a first responder program in Bernalillo County will be utilized to safely assess emergency scenes and transmit critical information. The Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office is launching drones aimed at getting cameras on a scene before deputies and other first responders arrive on the ground. Known as a Drones as First Responder program, the X10 drones can be deployed by deputies to scout emergency situations safely before officers arrive. That's kind of interesting too, saying the X10 drone, because that's made by Skydio, and as you know, in the US, there's all that political drama where potentially companies like DJI will have their drones banned as they don't want to use, let's just say, quote, Chinese-made drones for official use and all that. Anyways, it says not only does it decrease response times, but it also helps deputies to de-escalate and ensure they are equipped with the right resources to handle calls, according to drone manufacturer Skydio. The drones will allow BCSO to see where a call came from and give dispatch the ability to say, this call can be cleared, or we need to relay intel our teams that are getting into their cruiser and are responding to an actual incident. And of course that topic comes up when you have authority figures using drones in these ways. Are you basically being spied on and monitored? And it says the first question people will ask about the drone program is, hey, is this the big brother syndrome here? Said Sheriff John Allen on Friday afternoon. Are you keeping an eye out on everything we're doing? No, he said, this is to help firefighters and deputies get to the scene quicker while potentially preventing a situation from de-escalating. Saying the earlier you get there with these drones, the more information you are getting ahead of time, said BCSO Deputy Jeremy Sanchez, drone program coordinator. While that may be true, I'd be inclined to say at this rate, eventually it will be used to monitor people in a standardized way. I can just imagine if they really wanted to, there would be one catastrophic event or something like that. People get all emotional, saying, okay, we need this like 24/7 now, and then they'll dump it out afterwards. I wouldn't doubt if that would be the case overall. But generally speaking, I have the same mindset. If it works and it's more efficient, then why not? The only thing is when I hear contradicting narratives, usually saying, oh, it's absolutely too dangerous to use this stuff. You cannot do it because it may fall on people, fly 10,000 feet in the air or something like that randomly. If you think that's gonna happen just for like a regular consumer drone, for example, like even a toy, then there's no way you can tell me that's not gonna happen for this in general too. So it's okay, in my opinion, again, to use the tech in a good way like that, but don't be like a hypocrite and say, oh, only these guys could use it magically and it's all safe all of a sudden, like in that regards. All right, see you guys later.